welcome back to the
Spring
channel.
and summer 2026.
Today's video is all about comedy anime. So today I'm counting down 10 shows you need to be watching right now.
Anime
From emotional isekai to psychological thrillers to straight up horror. Let's get into it. Number 1. Most isekai anime take themselves way too seriously. KonoSuba decided to do the exact opposite. Kazuma dies an embarrassingly stupid death and gets sent to a fantasy world with a useless goddess, an explosion-obsessed mage who can only cast one spell per day, and a crusader who literally cannot land a single hit. Nothing goes right, ever, and that's exactly what makes it one of the funniest anime ever made. The comedy here isn't random or forced. It comes from these deeply flawed, deeply lovable characters constantly failing in the most spectacular ways possible. If you haven't watched KonoSuba yet, you are genuinely missing out on one of the greatest comedies in anime history. Number 2. Grand Blue. Grand Blue is about a college student who moves to a coastal town to study diving and immediately gets dragged into a diving club that spends approximately 0% of its time actually diving and 100% of its time doing naked drinking games. This show is absolutely unhinged in the best possible way. The comedy is loud, physical, ridiculous, and completely committed, and the cast of characters are some of the most chaotic idiots ever put in an anime. Fair warning though, this one hits different if you've ever been to college, been to a party, or had friends who are terrible influences. Once Grand Blue gets going, it does not stop. Number 3. My Bride is a Mermaid. Nagasumi gets saved from drowning by a mermaid named Sun, which sounds sweet until you find out that mermaid society law says she now has to either kill him or marry him to keep their existence secret. Oh, and her father is basically a Yakuza boss. My Bride is a Mermaid is pure comedic chaos from start to finish. Over-the-top reactions, ridiculous escalation, and a cast of supporting characters who are all completely insane in their own unique ways. The gags come fast and they hit hard, and the show never runs out of energy. If you want something that makes you laugh every single episode without fail, this is it. Number 4. Uncle from Another World. For 17 years, everyone thought Takafumi's uncle was in a coma. Turns out he was actually in a fantasy world the whole time, and he just got back. The catch? He thinks everything in modern Japan is fake. He has insane magical powers, and he is completely obsessed with Sega. Isekai Ojisan is one of the most genuinely clever comedies in recent anime. It parodies isekai tropes brilliantly while also being hilarious on its own terms. The uncle's deadpan reactions to modern technology and his complete inability to understand that women in his fantasy world were falling for him is comedy gold. This one is criminally underrated. Just watch it. Number 5. Arakawa Under the Bridge. A prideful elite businessman falls into the Arakawa River and is saved by a homeless girl who believes she's a Venusian, an alien from Venus. As payment for saving his life, she asks him to become her boyfriend and live under the bridge with her. What follows is one of the most bizarre, absurdist, and genuinely hilarious slice-of-life comedies ever made. With a supporting cast that includes a man who wears a kappa costume and insists he is an actual kappa, and a rock star who lives in a star-shaped house. Arakawa Under the Bridge is weird in a way that's completely its own, and once it clicks for you, you will not be able to stop watching. Number 6. Gintama is not just the funnest anime ever made. It might be the funniest piece of comedy media ever created. Set in an alternate Edo period Japan where aliens have taken over and banned swords, it follows a lazy samurai who does odd jobs for money. That premise sounds simple, but Gintama is anything but. It parodies everything, breaks the fourth wall constantly, runs gags that pay off episodes later, and somehow in the middle of all the comedy, delivers some of the most emotionally devastating and hype action arcs in shonen history. The only catch is, it takes about 20 episodes to really find its footing, but once it does, nothing else comes close. Number 7. Daily Lives of High School Boys. Exactly what it says on the tin. 3 idiotic high school boys just living their daily lives, and somehow it's one of the funniest anime ever made. There's no plot, no romance, no dramatic stakes, just a rotating cast of teenage boys being completely stupid in the most relatable ways imaginable. The skits are short, perfectly timed, and the comedy escalates in directions you never see coming. The literary girl segments alone are some of the funniest moments in all of comedy anime. If you've ever been a teenager or known one, this show will have you on the floor. Number 8. Kemono Michi, Rise Up. A professional wrestler gets isekai'd in the middle of his championship match and immediately German suplexes the princess who summoned him because she grabbed his dog. His mission was supposed to be defeating demon beasts, but instead he decides to open a pet shop and befriend every monster he meets. Kemono Michi is absurd, fast-paced, and completely committed to its ridiculous premise. The wrestling moves being used on fantasy creatures never gets old. The side characters are all hilarious, and the show just keeps escalating in the most unexpected ways. It's the kind of anime that sounds dumb on paper and then completely wins you over by episode 2. Number 9. Hinamatsuri. A powerful Yakuza member opens his front door one day, and a girl with psychokinetic powers falls out of a pod from the future and lands in his apartment. And because she'll destroy everything if she doesn't use her powers regularly, he has no choice but to take her in. Hinamatsuri is brilliant because it works on every level at once. It's hilarious, it's surprisingly heartfelt, and it has one of the best found family dynamics in comedy anime. The contrast between the stone-cold Yakuza trying to be a responsible guardian and this completely deadpan, all-powerful child is comedy perfection. And just when you think it's only funny, it hits you with something genuinely emotional. This show is a masterpiece. Just watch it. Number 10. Great teacher Onizuka. Onizuka is a 22-year-old ex-gang member with no qualifications. GTO is hilarious in the most chaotic, unpredictable way. Onizuka's solutions to every problem are completely unhinged, and yet they always work. But underneath all the comedy is a genuinely emotional story about a man who actually cares about kids that everyone else gave up on. This show will make you laugh until your stomach hurts, and then hit you right in the feelings when you least expect. It's a classic for a reason. And that's a wrap. Honestly, any single one of these will fix it on your watch list. That's how good they are. Let me know your favorite comedy anime down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Drop a like, and if you enjoyed this video, a like and subscribe for more anime world. See you in the next one.